everybody. Welcome. Just in time for our next 10 videos. Come on in. Let's go. Hello. Welcome to Larry's Fountain Pen. I'm Larry, and I'm the pen bug guy. Today, I'm going to be introducing, as well as kind of reviewing, a new member of the Waterman family. Before I go into the actual new family member, I'll have Mr. Announcer read you some history about this pen.
Pure fluid curves conjure the sleek lines and billowing sails of a luxury yacht. The unique integrated rhodium-plated 18-karat solid gold nib evokes a plunging bow navigating infinite possibilities of a pure white page. Deep, undulating dark browns and blacks mixed with the seasonal richness of gold-plated trims evoke a timeless and eternally elegant style. Skillfully made in France, every Waterman pen echoes the genius of founder Louis Edson Waterman, inventor of the first reliable fountain pen in 1883.
And that's the story about this fountain pen I am about to unveil and share with everybody. But before I even get to that still, let me tell you how my journey began. It first began with the Waterman Harley Davidson. That was my very first Waterman. Then the second Waterman came into my life, which was given to me. Troy sent me this one. Then I reached out and I bought another Waterman. And then, because I like the Waterman so much already, I'm a Waterman fan now. I went out and bought the Waterman Carene. And this is a 18K gold nib with a broad nib. Well, I liked how that wrote. It just writes really nice, smooth. So I said, you know what? I want another Waterman, but I want a medium nib. So this is where this pen comes in. It just came in a few days ago. Comes in the cardboard sleeve, as usual. Slide that off. And here's the box, the regular Waterman box. I love the blue, the dark blue with that light blue going on, and the Waterman in gold print. That's really nice looking. So now it's time to open the box up. And this will be first time for me as well. Look at this stunning pen. Absolute stunning fountain pen. Anything under the bed. Comes with a cartridge and instruction book. It's a nice cushion bed inside with the Waterman imprinted logo. Just a really beautiful fountain pen. Now I'm going to set that aside. And a special thank you to Cara Overman. Thank you, Cara, for making this for me. And this is where I lay my pins on so they won't get all scratched up, messed up. She sewed this fabric together and made it for me. So here is the pin. It's a really beautiful fountain pen. It's an amber with the gold trim. And on the band it's Waterman. Really well made. I love the finish on it. Pull off cap. And look at that beautiful inlay nib. This is what I like about the Waterman pens. And this is what drew me to the Waterman pen, with that inlay nib. I think it's so cool looking. And it has the Waterman logo on the nib. 750 18K. Beautiful nib. And I can't wait to ink it up and write with it. Let's unscrew the barrel and see what we have inside. There is the converter that comes with the pen. And I'm trying to focus my eyes on here. It's a Waterman. Pull out and push in. Really a beautiful pen. The grip, there's enough room on the grip for my little fingers or for your sausage style fingers, if that's what you have. And there's no step down. It just goes really right into the grip. Really just a beautiful fountain pen. There's the nib. See that pretty good there? And I'll turn it over. And then it has M for the medium right here underneath. Right above the breather hole there. So, what do you say we ink this up? But before I do, last but not least, let's set this aside and we'll do a few pen comparisons. Here's a Noodler's Conrad. And here's the vanishing point. That's the twist one. And then here's another vanishing point. And y'all can see how they stand up with the Waterman. They're pretty well close to it. And here's a Pilot Metropolitan. And last but not least, here's a Jinhao 750. Just a little bit of the pen comparison. For those who wonder how large is this pen or how slim is the pen, I think it's really a nice size. But now is the time we ink it up. I'll be right back. Okay, folks, I'm back, and I'm going to ink up this beautiful fountain pen with some Robert Oster Cafe Carene. Beautiful ink by Mr. Robert Oster. If you haven't tried his ink, you need to try it. He has some really fantastic, great inks. You know, my favorite inks have been Monteverde, Diamine, Blackstone, some Pilots, some Noodlers, some Pelicans, some sailors, and a host of others. But then when Robert Ulster come out with his line, I started checking them out and liking his inks. And that was just checking out the colors, looking at them. But then when I started buying some samples, that's when the Ulster bug finally hit me, and boom, it got some incredible inks. I love them, and I highly recommend his inks. So here we go. And this pen does post just fine. Really is a beautiful Waterman 18K gold nib, medium nib, beautiful fountain pen. And yes, I am a big Waterman fan. And here we go. Medium nib. And I'm looking at the label for a minute. Look at that wetness there. Please forgive me because I'm just doodling with the pen and looking at the pen because the pen is beautiful and this color of ink is gorgeous, is it not? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I lost track. Didn't I mispronounce it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Here is the ink for today. Beautiful ink. And I believe it's from Australia. All right. And I'm using the Rhodia dot paper. Do a few S's here. Here we go. Magnificent pen, magnificent ink. I am a big fan of Robert Ulster inks. If you haven't tried his inks, you need to try it. And no, I'm not saying it because I'm getting anything free from him. I'm saying it because this is some quality ink. And look at this pen, how it just flows. I like it. It's a nice, juicy writer. Look at that. Nice, wet, juicy flow. I think the ink goes really nice with this fountain pen. What do you think about the ink? What do you think about the pen? Really sweet pen. Well, I'll be carrying this pen for a while till the ink runs out. So, this is the Waterman Carene. And, you know, I'm glad that I bought the Waterman Harley. It's a medium steel nib, and it's a nice fountain pen. And I really appreciate Troy's thoughtfulness when he sent me this beautiful Waterman. And this pen, kind of like a semi-hooded nib, beautiful fountain pen. It writes really fantastic. So after that little trip down Waterman Lane, I saw this on eBay. And, you know, I've gotten into black pens. And this pen reminded me of the 50, 60 era. And then I did venture out and bought this beautiful fountain pen. This is the Waterman 18K broad nib. This is the Waterman 18K medium nib. Beautiful fountain pens. I love them both. Which is my favorite? I know you're thinking that. Well, it's this one. No, it's this one. All right, no, it's these two. That's my biggest problem in fountain pens, because people have asked me many, many times my favorite pen. And you can ask Mr. Announcer. I've yet to do it in 2 years. I've yet to pick the #1 pen, have I not?
That is true. You have no favorite.
I love them all. I mean, you know, is this Waterman in the same league as these 18K gold nibs? No, it's not. But it's in a league of its own. When I say a league of its own, in a different category of steel nibs. It's a nice looking pen. It's really a nice writer. And like I've said over and over again, like a broken record, if the nib's no good, no matter how great looking your pen is, your pen's not any good. Well, that's going to cover my new arrival. This is the newest family member. And I'm already thinking of my next Waterman down the road some. And I can tell you now, it won't be a hooded nib. Not hooded. It won't be an inlay nib. It'll be just a regular nib. But they're like 350, between 350, 400. And I can't wait till I get enough to get one of those little mamas, let me tell you. Well, okay. That's going to cover this one up, so I want to say God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me on Larry's Fountain Pen today. I hope you've had a great time today. I know I have a great time every day I'm with you guys, because you guys are the greatest, the coolest, the hippest, and the true geeks that keep me going. Love you, love you. Kisses and hugs and dynamite. And don't forget, I got that giveaway going on Larry's Fountain Pens on Facebook. So if you get over there and subscribe to my Facebook channel, all you have to do to enter is send me your name and address. Isn't that correct, Mr. Announcer?
Yes.
So when is it over? No one knows, because I haven't said when it's over. This is going to be kind of an unusual giveaway. I don't care where you live, as long as it's not on the moon or Venus, because I don't know if I can get your pin to you. But I'm going to have a cool giveaway going on. All right, I've done enough rambling. I need to shut up. I need to get off the pot and say, God bless. Talk to you later. I'm out of here. Oh, tell them, Mr. Announcer.
Don't text and drive.
Ta-da! Later, guys.